Imagine a world without sport. How would we fill the vacuum? This is a question I raise at the start of Chapter 1 of the new edition of Making Sense of Sports. Consider the amount of time and energy we devote, not just to competing or training, but watching, talking about, gambling on, or just thinking about sports. Then consider, what's the point of it? Two grown men who probably don't even know each other, fighting. A pair of women hitting a ball back and forth over a net. Men cycling around France for the best part of 3 weeks. 11 men trying to move a ball in one direction, while another 11 try to stop them and move the ball in the opposite direction. For what? They're not going to save the planet, bring peace on Earth, or discover the cure for cancer. So how do we make sense of all the attention we pay them? In this chapter, I'll offer a few possibilities just to get the argument going. Perhaps sport is an alternative to the ordinariness and predictability of much of everyday life, or an attempt to inject risk into a world that's become just too safe. Some scholars even suggest that being involved in sports is a way of establishing an identity. Too simple? Probably. There's much more to it, as we'll discover in later chapters. But Chapter 1 closes, as do subsequent chapters, with additional reading suggestions and an assignment. Oh yeah, and you'll notice I introduce H.G. Wells and his time machine, but more of that later.